Hello, this is Alex with Banging Your Head Until the Right Answer Comes Out. Alright, we did a little bit of, console work over here. Now we're going to return to my EC2 instance. And we're going to install some software on there. And then we're going to make an AMI image of it. And then we're going to use the CLI, maybe we'll use the console too, to make more copies of our EC2 instance. Now, unfortunately, in order to run Visual Studio, I had to increase the size of my EC2 instance. So it's no longer a T2 micro, and I had to expand the hard drive space, which means that this is going to cost me money now. Not a whole lot of money. It's like $20 or $30 a month, so we'll deal with it. So what we'll do here, exit that. Also, I had to shut down my EC2 instance. And just a word to the wise that if you don't have a permanent IP address, then you'll get a new one. Okay, so I'm on my EC2 instance, and I've already navigated to visualstudio.microsoft.com/downloads, and I'm going to install the Community Edition. And honestly, I don't know how this is going to go, because even though I upgraded my EC2 instance, it may still be a little weak for even installing Visual Studio. So no matter what happens, we will see. I'm just going to run it, and I'll probably end up fast forwarding while this takes its sweet time to install. That's an odd message that I've never seen before. We're just going to go right on past that. I like a lot of Microsoft products, but they do make you go through hoops in order to install them. But we're going to avoid doing that ever again by making this into an AMI, and then we'll be able to just start it up anytime we want it. So while we're here, you'll see this giant thing on the side of my desk. One of my 3D creations. This is going to be a nacelle. Just a single nacelle for my own version of the Y-Wing from Star Wars. Alrighty, we're going to try and be as minimal as possible with our install. Yeah, we'll do that. I'm not going to do C++. I mean, we can always rerun this again in the future. We will check this though. Sadly, we won't be running any games or writing any games. We'll probably want that. Okay, I think we'll do this. I would like to experiment with that sometime. Okay, so that's not too bad. The original size of the drive is 20 gigabytes. I expanded it to something over 100 gigabytes. So we can check that out over here. Here we go, 99.9 gigabytes. squishy. Failed rice that my children made. So I decided to mix a bunch of butter and cheese in it and gave it a shot. I won't say it's good, but I've had worse. My goodness. It worked. Okay. After the addition of one line of code to our default little console program, let's see if it does anything. That would be funny if it wasn't so murderously slow. Huzzah! It worked. Okay, well, we were able to install Visual Studio, but it works really, really slow. But we'll see how things turn out. Next thing we'll do is install Visual Studio Code and see how that works.